happy Summerween day 5. I hope you've all been having a brilliant Summerween so far. As you saw, I did make myself a coffee. And then, yeah, the postman knocked as I was steaming the milk and I wasn't finished steaming the milk. And it wasn't even a parcel for me, it was for the previous owner. And he hasn't lived here for a year, so, like, he needs to change his address. I still have some letters for him as well, so he might come by and get them. I did tell him to, like, return the thing, which probably I shouldn't have done, because he might come and get it. But at the same time, I can't guarantee that. I haven't seen him in a few months, but he has, like, picked up his letters before. Anyway, you don't need to know anything about that. This is not the kind of vlog for that, but yes, this is day 5 of Summerween. I'm not even really 100% sure what I'm going to be reading. I am starting Patreon sprints in 25 minutes with Steph from Steph Loves, so we're going to be sprinting again today. But I did have my pre-order of Blood in the Water by Tiffany D. Jackson come in on Audible, so I pre-ordered the audiobook because I knew I wouldn't get the physical copy on time. But that is a middle grade murder mystery, and I have been really interested in reading it. I've heard fantastic things about it, especially since it's Tiffany D. Jackson's middle grade debut. So I think I might end up listening to that one. It's only 4 hours and 33 minutes. And because I don't have the physical copy, I will just listen to the audiobook. So I'll only have it on like 2 times speed. Any more than that, I might not be able to pay attention if I don't have the physical copy. So I will just keep it at 2 times speed. I'll adjust it down if I need to, or up if the audiobook narrator is a bit slower. But yeah, I should get that done around about like 2 hours, or just over 2 hours. That one follows Kehlani. She goes to this big summer, I think it's Martha's Vineyard. That rings a bell actually. Is Martha's Vineyard an actual place? But her family and friends are going there for the summer, and there is a body found of a teenage boy, and people don't know, was it a shock, was it murder? But Kehlani is determined to investigate and find out what happened. So I do love a good middle grade murder mystery, so I'm excited to see like how that unfolds. Part of me is like, should I continue the middle grade? Like, should I have day 5 be all about the middle grade? My early access for A Blood Carved and Bone for Fairy Roots just come through. Shit, the password's incorrect. I do have another middle grade, which is It Came From the Trees by Alli Russell, so I could end up reading both of these today. This one is so short, it's only just over 200 pages, and I'll let you know what this is about when I get to it, because I do think I want to start with Blood in the Water. Let's start with an audiobook. Let's start this day, this vlog, with something a little bit easier to read and digest, because I'm determined to have a much better few days than I had on days 3 and 4. I'm so determined for this vlog to be better. So if you do end up enjoying, please leave this video a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's begin day 5.
The sunrise hits my face like pouring whiskey on a fire. Woke up with a t-shirt on, I'm pretty sure belongs to a stranger. Last night I know we laughed too hard. I think we spilled some drinks and tattooed some ink.
Oh my god, right, so I've decided to read It Came From the Trees instead of Blood on the Water, because I want to save that for later. And I want to read like something physical for sprints. Look at the date. Friday, July 8th. July 8th. Again, I had no idea this date was in here. Today is July 8th. What? Oh my gosh. And the reason why I'm making such a big deal out of this, because it is a pretty funny coincidence. It happened to me on July 1st as well. I was reading a book for Emboss or Toss, and the book that I had picked had a date inside it that I had no idea. It was July 1st. And I was reading it on July 1st. This is the second time, exactly a week later, I pick up a book where the date inside of it is the date I'm reading it. I mean, obviously it's not 2022, but like July 8th. It is July 8th today. That is crazy. That's so crazy. I'll let you know what I'm thinking of the book so far. And I've also checked the book out from Libby, so I can like listen to the audiobook as I read along physically. But yeah, I'll let you know what it's about in all of that when I do a little update, when I've read a little bit more. Right, some twats have started mowing the lawn as I just about to start filming this update. I will just wait until they're finished, but I am in the middle of a sprint and I want to be able to utilize my time wisely, get as much read. So I have actually started It Came From the Woods by Alli Russell. I am now 82 pages in. It's reading so fast. It does help as well that I was able to get the audiobook from Libby. So I'm listening to the audiobook and read along physically. And I don't mind doing that during sprints. I just don't want to have just an audiobook for sprints because I'm just sitting there doing nothing with my hands. And I just don't want to be distracted. And I do have a plan where I do want to play Power Wash Simulator later after the sprints. So I'll listen to the audiobook then. And that's like a good compromise. So yeah, started, it came from the trees, and I'm really enjoying this so far. It's definitely like torn the line between like it being quite a lot for it being a middle grade. And I'm just scared of the woods in general. I'm scared of camping. We have Jenna, she's the main character, and she is in the scouts with her best friend Reese. And I was getting so angry at some of these characters, especially like one of the camp counselor people. I think her name was like Woodwall. I don't care to remember. I didn't like her. But the whole scout stuff is just scary to me in general. Like, why would you be out in the middle of the woods? Just out in the middle of the woods. But Jenna does say like this big creature thing, but nobody really believes that she saw something. Reese does, but Reese didn't say anything herself. And so like it's kind of brushed under the rug. But I feel like if you're a camp counselor and you have these kids with you, like think about their safety, even if it was a bear, because like they were like, oh, was it a bear? Even if it was a bear, that's still scary. Good grief. So like no one takes Jenna seriously. And then later that night, Reese is taken from the tent by this creature, and Jenna witnesses it happening, and Jenna can't save her. And now it's like a couple of weeks later, Jenna has like returned to the woods with different scouts in order to try and find her best friend. And I love Jenna's dedication to her friend, like how much she cares for her, like the grief of like losing her after it just happened. And you know, she's talking about like how her absence like was feeling so heavy on her, like the guilt that she felt that she couldn't save her, and now she really wants to make things right. She really wants to like find her and stuff. I find that so endearing. I love her. There have actually been other disappearances in the woods. Like there was one back in 2019 and the body was just found. And so like it is very, very like sinister in that regard. Like what is it that has taken these children, and what is it that took Reese? Is it like some kind of big creature thing? It's definitely not a bear, but we don't even know what it is. So at the minute it's just been very ominous, and yeah, I'm just really liking it. Even though I am not really loving my middle grades as much as I used to, I do find the scarier ones to still be something that I do enjoy reading. I think it might just be like middle grade fantasies and contemporaries that I'm not really loving anymore. But hey, a good middle grade murder mystery, good middle grade horror, definitely the one for me. So yeah, you would not catch me in these woods. I don't care who was kidnapped, I ain't going. And I definitely will finish that during the sprints, and then I'll still have time for more sprints because we're still going for like another 5 hours or something. I do want to read The Impusium, a health resort horror story that I got when I was in Iceland. This book seems really, really scary. And I do need another book that I can read physically. I don't have the audiobook for this. I don't know if it's on Libby, but even if it's not, I just want something physical for the sprints. And then I'll do Blood in the Water when the sprints is over. But yeah, I definitely should have maybe like 2 or 3 sprints during today for me to fit another book in. And I do think this is one of the most anticipated ones that I have. I haven't really heard anyone talk about this. And this is set in 1913. And this man, he ends up having to get checked into a health resort in the, what was it? The Silesian Mountains. Every evening, the residents gather to imbibe the hallucinogenic. Every evening, the residents gather to imbibe the hallucinogenic local liquor and debate great issues of the day. Meanwhile, disturbing things are happening in the guest house and the surrounding hills. Someone or something is watching them. But hey, I really wanted to fit something on my Summerween TBR that hopefully not a lot of people have heard of or read, so that hopefully I can recommend something new and something different. The curse of the 4-star doth continue. And hey, 4-star is great. It's fine, you know? But I was hoping to get, you know, a 5-star eventually. Maybe I will. Maybe I will get one. But before I talk to you about this, I am going to make myself a slush. I've had this for a couple of months now, and I barely used it, honestly. But I do have the Mountain Dew Baja Blast cans that came today. And so I would love to see how it tastes in a slush format. Let me just pour this straight in. I think 2 cans. I don't think I need to do 3. So sorry, I am literally in the way. Yeah, the mint filler's there and it goes up to there. And then let's just make slush. So I love Jenna. I think I've already mentioned that. I think she's so brave because, you know, if I was in her situation and one of my friends got taken by a monster, I don't think I would have returned to those woods, even though, you know, her plan is to like find out more information and go to the woods and, you know, join another scouts group. Where she's going is like 10 miles away from the original kind of location. But to even be in the vicinity, to even be in those woods in the first place, it is so brave. And again, it's just something I would not have done. I'm sorry. So sorry to that friend who got taken by a beast. But see you later. But I think having Jenna's perseverance is such a key thing, especially for a middle grade, and especially since so many people didn't believe her and she had to go against authority. She had to go against people who kept telling her what she saw was like wrong, or like she didn't say anything at all. You know, there was a bit of gaslighting going on. But Jenna stuck to her guns, and I love that for her. She was definitely very moralistic. I loved seeing how she handles fear and how she faces it head on. I think she's fantastic. Story itself, I do think it wasn't as scary as I kind of wanted it to be. I know I'm not in the age range for this anymore, but even then I didn't think there was like that many atmospheric scenes. There were still a few, and obviously being in the woods with this idea of the monster being around there is in itself very scary. A lot of it was more like investigating, so it kind of did take away a little bit from that closed off feeling and the isolated feeling that you could feel when you're in the woods. But I did really like the plot progression. I liked all of the set pieces that build up to the finale, and I was very satisfied by the ending too. I don't know if everyone will be satisfied by the ending, but I was. I liked it. So yeah, 4 stars. It's definitely like maybe my top 10 middle grade horrors, and I love the fact that Diego Herman, the author of Hide and Seeker, is on the cover here, because I think Hide and Seeker is one of my favorite middle grade horrors. So I'm glad I read it. And yeah, I returned the audiobook on Libby too. So if anyone wants to borrow it, feel free. I still have 20 minutes on the current sprint with Steph, and then I think we're doing one more sprint after this. So I will definitely get the Impusium started. And I do believe I already told you what this is about. And yeah, I'm so excited, especially since it has like a cast of characters at the start. Like, what does that mean? Usually I only ever see a cast of characters in maybe like a murder mystery, and I don't think this is murder mystery. I don't even know how it categorizes, because again, like the synopsis is quite vague. I haven't really heard anyone talk about it, and I'm kind of scared to look on Goodreads or Storygraph just in case people have been hating it, and I kind of don't want to know. I don't want to know at this point. I just want to read it and find out for myself. So when the sprints have ended, and when I get my slush, I'll let you know the initial vibes and kind of what genre it's portraying. Okay, it looks like it's ready. Pretty good. Let's see if it comes out okay. Ooh. Yeah, actually, I think it needs a little bit longer. It did beep, but I think it needs a little bit longer. But that looks so good. You know, I'm just gonna have to have it this way anyway. There's still a little bit left, but gotta straw in that. Let's give it a try. Definitely need it longer, but that is so good. I just love it. Okay, so the sprints are over. It is nearly 7 p.m. and I did get about like 30 pages into the Impusium, and I realized like this is not the time nor place. This is not the time nor place. Sucking dick and cock. It just ain't the time for the Impusium. I do still really want to read this, but I was reading this thinking I need to use 100% of my brain power for this, and I'm just not in the mood. I'm just not in the mood. It's something where I really do need to give it my 100% attention, because I can't do it. I can't do it. So what I'm doing instead, so I do still have the audiobook for Blood in the Water by Tiffany D. Jackson to listen to, because I will be going downstairs. I'm going to have a quick bite to eat, and then I do want to play Power Wash Simulator and listen to the audiobook. But then I picked 3 books that are on my horror TBR that I took one look at and I was like, I am so in the mood to read that right now. So one of them is The Lamb by Lucy Rose. And then another one is I Feed It to the Beast and the Beast Is Me by Jamison, Shea. This one genuinely can't wait to read. And then also The Gift by Sebastian Fitzek. Got this one in a book box, I believe. And it sounds like a little bit thrillery. And I would like a good thriller because I haven't read one yet in this vlog. I haven't read a thriller. I don't think any... I mean, the only one left doesn't count. It isn't even a thriller in the first place because doesn't it have to thrill? But also, I really want to get back into my manga channel like so desperately. And I've had the idea for quite a while now to get back into The Summer Hikaru Died. And I read the first 3 volumes like over a year ago now. And I freaking love the series. The anime has just started. And so I think tomorrow I want to dedicate the day reading The Summer Hikaru Died, volumes 1 through 5, and filming a video for my manga channel, while also like giving you like some like brief little reviews and stuff. Like I don't think you're that interested, but I do think day 6 will be filled with me reading this, filming another video for my other channel, and all this, that, and the other. I've commissioned my thumbnail artist to make a thumbnail for it, and it came back, and I do kind of like it, but I think I might, because he's also illustrated me, which is why I asked for. But the more I look at it, the more I'm like, should I just not have me illustrated on those thumbnails? I don't have me illustrated for the Stephen King thumbnails, and I do like those. So I'm like, having me fully illustrated might not be the best idea. So I've asked if he can do a version with me with just using the photo I sent him of me, like not illustrated. So I'm waiting for that to come back. But yeah, I'm just in the mood. I'm in the mood to do this tomorrow. And finally make a comeback on my manga channel because I haven't done a video on there since March. It's now July. It's been 4 months and I don't want to abandon the channel. So I think all of these plus Blood in the Water is what I'm going to be reading for the rest of this vlog. I think. I hope you're interested in that. Like, I'm so sorry. I thought I would come into Summerween with more of a plan and I just didn't do that. I did last year. I had a much stronger plan last year. A plan of attack.
Just one of your many toys. You don't own me. Don't say I can't go with other boys. And don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me what to say. And please, when I go out with you, don't put me on display. 'Cause you don't own me. Don't try to change me in any way. You don't own me. Don't tie me down. I will never stay. Don't tell me what to do. No, don't tell me what to say. And please, when I go out with you, don't put me on display. I don't tell you what to do. I don't tell you what to say. So just let me be myself. That's all I ask of you. I'm young, and I love to be young and free.
Not long come back from a training session. It went very well. And I think I'm going to up my sessions to 4 a week after next week. Because next week I'm pretty busy. I can't be there that much anyway. I'm off filming another haunted video. But the week after, I think I'm going to up my sessions to 4 a week instead of 3. Because I do enjoy it so much. And why the hell not? So I'm going to quickly jump in the shower after this quick update. So I did finish Blood in the Water. And I don't know if you've heard the Legally Blonde musical, where there's a song where it's like, blood in the water. So every single time I look at that title, I think, blood in the water, and that Legally Blonde song. So my mind really does just want to sing every single time I say a book title, and there's some kind of association that I can make with it. And sometimes it's a bit of a stretch, but I'll get there. But yeah, I liked it. I gave it 3.5 stars. It was just so quick though. Like, it was very, very short, which is honestly fine. But it did mean that it didn't really have the same embellishment as, I guess, other Tiffany D. Jackson books that I've read. Saying that though, the characterizations were fantastic. Like, Kehlani as a main character, amazing. And I love that she has like such a complex relationship with her father, and she just like believes him so much, and her belief in him is just so endearing. And like, I'll not spoil, you know, like the progression of the story or anything, but he is in jail and she gets so much crap for it from the people around her, but she never stops believing in her dad. And I just find that so freaking amazing. I find it so lovely because there is this like murder mystery kind of element to this book as well, which means that Kehlani ends up getting put in a kind of similar situation to her dad in terms of people believing her about things. So I do like that parallel between the father and the daughter. I did find some of the side characters a little bit annoying, but this is a middle grade, they are younger characters, and I did actually like their progression. So even though some of the characters were annoying to begin with, I found myself starting to enjoy them the more the book went on. So they did go on some really good character arcs. I did love the ambience of Mother's Vineyard, but I didn't really feel scared. I mean, again, like, I know I'm out of the target age range, but like, I don't really think it was a very scary kind of book, which is honestly fine because it's more a murder mystery. But even then, I just didn't really feel like the characters were in danger. Like, I didn't feel scared for Kehlani. And so there wasn't as much of an impact as she was investigating this case where it looks like it could have been a shock attack. Yeah, I kind of guessed the kind of ending. I kind of guessed that. So unfortunately, it didn't like blow me away. I did have high hopes for it, but it was a really good audiobook though as well. I did like that. And I was playing Power Wash Simulator as I was listening to it too, and I managed to finish the skate park. I've been working on that for so long. I was on like 95% of it, which means there was only 5% of dirt I needed to find. And it's so much harder to do when there's only a tiny bit left because you really do have to get into the nooks and crannies of it. So it was kind of really hard by that point, and also really tedious. I do love Power Wash Simulator, but it just gets a little bit tedious when you're trying to get like the little bits. So I managed to do that, and then I managed to clean the entire... There was like a bike and sidecar thing that only took like 10 minutes to do. And then I started the fairy godmother from Shrek. I started her factory and I've started cleaning that as well. I haven't finished it, but I got as far into it as possible as I finished listening to the audiobook of Blood in the Water. So yeah, very productive day yesterday. And today will be, and you're currently sitting on it, today will be a day where I read all of The Summer Hikaru Died. Well, this is volumes 1 of 5. Volume 6 comes out in October, September, October, one of the two. And I just got the thumbnail back from the artist I commissioned for my illustrated thumbnails. I just got the thumbnail back for it. So I'm going to work on this video today and hopefully edit the video today and then schedule the video to go out tomorrow. I think that could be really cool. So I'm doing a whole ass other video today. And even though I am counting these towards, I guess, Summerween, I will let you know some very brief thoughts on the volumes at the end of the day. But today is working on another video kind of day, okay? I haven't worked on a video on my manga channel in 3 to 4 months, and I only just got monetized on it back in January. And if I don't upload on this channel, it will lose monetization. Not that I'm making anything on it anyway, but I want to make sure that I don't lose that other option because I haven't been uploading enough, you know? So I will keep to it. I know you probably don't care about the whole manga side of things, but you know, it is what it is. I've got to fit things in somewhere. Oh, I honestly love this time of day when the sun is setting and it just makes a lovely glow on things. I mean, you probably can't see it much through the camera, but Ash has again taken my seat. Just finished editing my Summer Hikaru Died. I have been saying it wrong the entire time. I finished that vlog. Yeah, look at in here. Hello to Boo. Hello to Boo. Yeah, it's probably not looking as amazing, but I do love the glow. I love the glow when it comes through, honestly. Just, I love it. But yes, I did manage to finish all 5 volumes of The Summer Hikaru Died. And then I watched the first episode of the anime because the anime just came out on Netflix. And a new episode goes up every Saturday, so that's going to be really fun. And yeah, I love this so much. Again, the first 3 volumes were a reread. Volumes 4 and 5 were for the first time. And the series just gets better and better. But yeah, this follows Yoshiki, and his best friend Hikaru went missing in the mountains like 6 months before. And he was gone for a week, and then he came back. However, Yoshiki realizes that that isn't Hikaru. The thing that came back is not Hikaru, but instead a monster that's taken over his body. And he's kind of fine with that. And it kind of exposed that. There's also this whole thing to do with a veil and other monsters showing up in this town. And the longer Hikaru is in this town and not in the mountain, the more strange and bizarre things happen. And like more monsters come and stuff. And there's just been like a really good plot so far It's definitely a little bit gay as well. If you ask me, it's a little bit gay. But that's essentially how I spent day 6 of Summerween. But yeah, not much else to report on day 6, unfortunately. I'm sorry. A little bit of a non-Summerweeny kind of day. But I have made myself a late night decaf coffee, which you can't really see because I've already been drinking it. And I think I'm just going to put my feet up and relax for the rest of the day. See if there's any more day 3 to 4 vlogs that have gone up that I can watch. I'm definitely sure there is. I'm sure Gabby uploaded hers a few hours ago, so I'll sit down, watch some more Summerween vlogs. But tomorrow will be so much better. Tomorrow, my mum and sister are actually coming to pick Ash and Tobu up, and they're staying with my sister for the next week because I'm going to this hen do this weekend. And then a couple of days after, I'm going away for 3 days to film another video. So my sister said she would look after Ash and Tobu and keep them. So she's picking them up tomorrow. Well, not keep them forever, but like keep them for a week. So she's picking them up tomorrow. And yeah, once that's done, I want to go into town. I want to take a book or two with me. I need to see if there's any last minute shopping I need to do for the hen do. And also maybe sit in a coffee shop and read or something, because I haven't actually sat in a coffee shop and read it in such a long time. Ash has just come down as well, by the way. Hello, me beautiful man. Hello, hello, Ash. Hello, Ash. Oh, hello. So I promise, day 7, we're going to go out with a bang. We're going to have a much better summer-weeny kind of day tomorrow. Also help me.
Battle challenge, but it's only called battle challenge. We can get to show the sun like we get. That really doesn't. We will know in like 2 minutes whether it gets that first high speed, which will be a data point. All right.
Happy final day of Summerween. Well, for me anyway, today is day 7 and I'm about to go into town so that I can get some, last minute hen do things. And also I'm going to take one of my books. I think I'm leaning towards The Gift by Sebastian Fitzek. This seems like a really good thriller and I really do fancy a thriller right now. So I think this is the one I'm going to take with me. I want to, do a little bit of shopping and also sit in a coffee shop and actually read and just put my feet up and just not have to think about anything else but reading and drinking coffee, which is 2 of my favorite things ever. But my sister has just come and picked up Ash and Tobu, and it means I have an empty, quiet house. It always gets so quiet when Ash and Tobu go away. The silence is deafening. It is deafening. So yeah, she's just left and I'm a little bit sad, but I know they're going to have so much fun at their auntie's, and hopefully me being busy with the last day of Summerween and the hen do and then the filming the haunted video next week, hopefully that will keep me preoccupied from missing my babies. I have no idea what I was saying there, my dad ran. But anyway, we're going to have a great last day of Summerween. I'm manifesting it. It's been a very messy year this year, but that's just how it happens. That's just the way the cookie crumbles. But yeah, let's go to town. Let's blow off some steam. Okay, I am home now and I did get some bits. I should not have gotten as much as I did, but I did. I went to Superdry and All Saints. They're 2 of my favorite stores. Got a couple of things from All Saints, which I really like. So like this really light, beautiful fabric shirt. I also got this as well, which is just like a cardigan kind of thing. And I know it's still a little bit hot for that. It just feels so nice. And I was like, oh my God. You know when you go in a store, like a clothes store, and you just feel it, and you're like, yeah, that is so soft, I want it. That's exactly what that was. I just got some joggers and things from Superdry, which I love. See, I just can't wait for the cold weather. Bring it on. Bring it on. Got a jacket that I'll need for London tomorrow. I also needed to get a red shirt. It's okay to say this now because the hender will have happened by the time you see this video. I need to get a red shirt for one of the nights. And I needed new jeans as well because I've been losing weight. So I needed something that would fit my waist. And then kind of a going out kind of shirt as well, which I like as well. And also this as well, which I've just put on. I really like this shirt. I'm starting to love shirts that have a different color on the collar and the ends of the sleeves. I love shirts like this. So I saw this and I was like, well, I don't own enough yellow. When I was out and about, I made it to page 98 of The Gift by Sebastian Fitzek. This was originally written in German, I believe, and it's translated by Jamie Bullock. I've actually read a lot of translated books. I read one translated book so far in Summerween. So this will be my second one. And hey, the start of this really gripped me. Like, listen to the first line. He was naked and being split in two. If that doesn't hook you, I don't know what will. So I was sitting in, it was called Pink Lane Coffee or Pink Lane Cafe in Newcastle as I started this. It was my first time in there, and I got myself an oat milk cappuccino as well as a avocado and bacon toast thingy-mabobby, and it was really nice. A really nice like little place. So yeah, we follow Milan, and in that first chapter he is in prison and he is getting tortured by some like inmates, and he has to like tell a story. So then we go into like the first chapter, which was 2 years before, and I don't really want to say what he does, but Milan does something like just a little bit crazy, like a little bit out of the box. Like I wasn't expecting that chapter to go in that direction. And that isn't even like what the plot is about, but I just found that so utterly fascinating that the writer, at least to begin with, I don't know about the rest of the story, but to begin with, it seems like he is doing things in like opposite directions to what I expect in his storytelling. So I'm really enjoying the start of this. But yeah, Milan, he ends up seeing this girl in the back of a car, and she looks frightened. She looks really scared, and she holds a note up to the window, but he can't read, but he knows that she's in danger. So this book is essentially like that story. So it is 8 p.m. and I do have like quite a lot of time today to be able to like get through this book, and hopefully maybe another book by the end of Summerween. I actually do have the audiobook for this, and so I'm going to switch to the audiobook for the final, like, what is it, like 250-ish pages. And I have a set of drawers that I need to assemble, so I want to do that while listening to the audiobook. So listening to the audiobook should give me a lot of time to do that. I have my Summer Hikaru Died video going live in about an hour as well. I think I'm going to post it at 3 today. So at least that's all sorted. And I do feel like things are coming together slowly but surely. I feel like the Hindu stuff and preparation. Oh shit. No, I forgot to buy a drink. I was supposed to get a drink. I mean, I can get that anytime. I can get that at a train station. So I feel like the Hindu is pretty much sorted. I feel like we're coming to a pretty good, decent end with Summerween. We'll try and get this finished, and then maybe one more. I'm thinking, you know, either The Lamb or I Feed It to the Beast and the Beast is Me. So one of these two. And then hopefully I'll be able to edit this vlog tonight. I'll be able to stay up like really late if I have to. At least I don't have Ash and Tobu, who I need to, you know, get to bed at a reasonable time. I don't like to stay up too late when they're in the house because I want them to have like a normal bedtime. But without them here, I'll be able to just like crack on with work and not being distracted. Oh, I miss them already. Oh, I miss them so much. Like the little cute faces. And oh God, I miss them. I miss them. But at least I'll get all the stuff I need to get done today because I won't be distracted by them. So yeah, let's go and assemble my chest of drawers, which is the same type as the ones I already pretty much have. So I have these in the hallway, like passageway upstairs, and then this one in my bedroom. So essentially it's exactly the same, except it's taller. So I'll be able to fit way more in. And I need somewhere to put Rivendell. I have no idea where to put these bloody Legos. Got Titanic, Rivendell, like, what am I supposed to do with them? And so yeah, the one that I got today is a version of this, but much taller and more drawers. So I can actually fit more stuff in it, which is what I need because I've run out of space. Okay, I don't mean to be a little creeper, but the people who live opposite, like my backyard, they have their doors wide open and I can see a bookshelf and I'm trying so hard to see what those books are. I cannot make any of them out. Oh, I mean, I can make out the HP books because, you know, the spines are fucking everywhere. But the other ones, I can't make it out. I feel weird though because I'm like standing here. Should I pretend I'm having a cigarette? Should I open like my balcony door and just pretend I'm like having a cigarette? I have a fake one. Yeah, look, I've got a fake one that I've used as a prop before. So I could just like pretend I'm smoking. Like, can you see? Does it light up? Can't tell. Does it? I don't think you can tell it's fake. I just really want to know. Well, scratch that. I have finished The Gift and I ended up not really liking it all that much by the end. And it's so weird because the opening really, really hooked me. I thought, oh, this author is presenting me with such great twists, like things that I wouldn't have thought of. I'm not going to say exactly what, but for instance, the way that he meets his future wife took me totally by surprise. And so much happened in like those first early chapters that I thought, oh, we're setting up, you know, this book for success because, you know, if you're going to have these many twists and turns in the first few pages, then surely the rest of it is going to live up to it. Well, I don't think it really did. I don't think it lived up to it at all. It got a little bit predictable and you do get quite a lot from like the kidnapper's point of view. And I feel like it takes away a lot of the tension when you see too much of that side, especially since Milan is seeing what is going on, especially since he saw that girl at the back of the car and, you know, she put up that note. And, you know, I did like Milan up to a certain point, especially since, you know, his illiteracy, his inability to like read is something that is touched on every now and then. I thought it was done pretty well. But other than that, I just genuinely didn't really like a whole lot much outside of that. It got a little overtly long. It's not even that long of a book. It's like 356 pages. So like for a thriller, it felt a little bit too long and a lot of the stakes happen in the early chapters and it just like loses all momentum about the 100-page mark. I feel like the best parts of this book I read while I was outside and then as soon as I came home, it wasn't that great. So yeah, I think a 2.5, it's going to get a 2.5. I just didn't love it. I did not love it. But it is 6 p.m. now and about 6 hours until Summerween ends for me. I still need to pack and stuff for tomorrow and I still need to edit this vlog as well. I haven't edited this vlog at all, but I do want to try and fit one more book in and I don't want to end this readathon with a 2.5. A book that I think I will do really well with is I Feed It to the Beast and the Beast is Me by Jamison Shea. I got this recommended to me while I was in Iceland. Robin, if you're watching this, thank you so much for the recommendation. And this has been on my mind quite a lot and it has some like kind of feisty impact. Yeah, we follow Lore. I have the audiobook on Everend so I can listen to the audiobook. But yeah, Lore, I'm just going to call her Lore. She is a ballet dancer and she wants to be taken seriously as a ballet dancer. And I believe she goes into the catacombs of Paris to find someone to make a bargain with her. Oh, not even just someone, but she finds a pulsing blood river that offers to change her fortunes forever. But once she enters into the deadly pact, will she be able to get out of it? And I love this cover so much. You can see the blood river there. Oh, it's so good. That is so beautiful. So I definitely want to read this one next. And I think it will be my final book for Summerween. So fingers crossed, I love it. I think this is also young adult. Yeah, it's by Hockey Books. So I think it is. And I seem to be really gravitating towards a lot of young adult books recently. Maybe this is my new era.
I'm moving fast, I'm on a roll. That's right. Step it up, watch me take control. Hey, wait, hold up, baby, did you see that? I'm jumping through hoops like an acrobat. Just say I never miss, yeah, that's the plan. Every door I open, I'm ahead of my time. I'm breaking new ground. You wonder how I do it. Oh, just feel it.
Oh my gosh, the sun is setting. So I'm sorry if you don't like this glow that is on me right now. It is nearly 8:30 p.m. and I am 151 pages into I Feed It to the Beast and the Beast is Me. And I still have, according to the audiobook, 2 hours to go. So I'll most likely finish this around about 10:30 tonight. And then I need to edit, get things all set up with stuff before I leave. I still haven't packed for my trip yet. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. I always do this. I always leave it last minute. But who likes my new Kingdom Hearts mug? I freaking love it, okay? So I made myself a late night decaf just to like settle down with the last, 150-ish pages of this. But yeah, I really like it so far. And also, the author's name is Jamison Shea. That's how you pronounce it. And the main character is Lo. I'm terrible at French pronunciations, but it's Lo, I think. But anyway, I'm really enjoying this so far. And I love the fact that the author's note at the start, the author themselves actually spoke it on the audiobook, but also the audiobook version has a longer author's note. And I've noticed every now and then sentences would be changed. So I don't know if maybe the audiobook narrator got like some kind of proof copy, an art copy, and it wasn't like fully complete. And this is like the finalized copy. Because yeah, it hasn't been too different, but there've just been a few times where I've tripped up a little bit because I'm reading physically and listening to the audiobook, and then the line is different. I was like, oh, okay. I love the atmosphere of this one. I think it's really good. I love the setting of Paris and also seeing more into the world of ballet, seeing how the other characters can be so cutthroat, and also the fact that Lo has, and I'm so sorry, I'm so terrible at pronunciations, but Lo, she has such an upward battle when it comes to ballet, and she is like top of her class and things like that, but she still gets knocked down by people's racist views because she is who she is. And so like this pact thing that she does, like this deal, is something that, I was rooting for. I was absolutely rooting for. And I kind of love the main character's like almost villainy coming out, because you know what, why not? Good for her, I say, because the amount of injustice, the amount of times that she works so bloody hard to get where she is, just for people to like knock her back for no reason, it's like, you know what, do it. I approve. Fight back, fight dirty if you have to. So I love that angle of the main character, and so far I haven't seen like a great deal of that, but things are coming through. There's been like a death that was pretty interesting, and in the minute I just don't know how she's going to get out of it. I don't even know if she will get out of the pact. Will she get out of the pact? Is she going to keep the pact? I don't know, but it seems like this might not be the best thing for her in the long run. Oh, also, this is sapphic. Did I mention that this is sapphic? And did I mention? So this is going really well at the minute. It is feeling like a 4-star. The curse of the 4-star is still a striking. And I think maybe because it is in first person, and I love that, don't get me wrong, I love that. But I think this is the kind of novel that would have benefited from third person, because I feel like I would be able to feel more of the atmosphere then. I would be able to feel more of the setting and more description is like well needed for like a book like this, because there is an element of horror lurking underneath it, and there's only so much that the main character can, portray in like her own words. But if this was third person, I feel like we would have gotten so much more with that, and I think I probably would have preferred it. But that's probably nitpicky, but that's just kind of like, I feel like I would have preferred it if it was third person. Anyway, I am enjoying it though. I am enjoying it. Robin, if you're watching this has been a good recommendation so far. Yeah, so just about halfway through. We might as well scramble as the final countdown begins. And oh my God, like it's I'm not panicking. I am not panicking. Also, this is my late night snack. A seafood selection. How strange. Smells so good. I got a cool looking light, like portable light, that I just need to plug into my power bank for me to take to my haunted locations. I'm getting better and better, I'm telling you. I am getting the equipment. So if you're wondering why it's like so light in here, it is because of that. I wonder, should I put that light on more often on a nighttime? Does this look okay? I am sweating so much. This is like the worst. Like, I hate the summer so much. Well, I don't hate it, but like, I'd prefer not to be in the summer. Anyway, I did manage to finish. I feed it to the beast, and the beast is me. It is nearly midnight on Thursday, the 10th of July, because that's when I'm ending the readathon for myself. That is 7 days. And yeah, I finished I Feed It to the Beast, and the Beast is me. This is getting a 4-star. Again, that damn 4-star curse. Can I get a 5-star? Can I get a 5-star? I really enjoyed the ending. I will definitely check out the sequel. Although I will say, like, the pacing did shift by the middle of this book. And I think maybe the second half of it wasn't as interesting as the first half. That's all I can pretty much say about it. All I want to do is just like lie down and, well, not even lie. I don't even want to touch anything. Get the fan on me and end Summerween 2025. Is there anything else I can say about it? Not really. I'm sorry. I just don't really have the words at the minute. I'm just super excited that I finished Summerween. So let's have a look at all the books I read. Oh, Summerween. Oh, it does look like quite a stack. I'm not going to lie. It does look like quite a stack. Here is everything I read for Summerween. We got Strange Houses at the bottom there, and then the only one left I did DNF, so that doesn't really count. Then we have Anatomy, A Love Story, Strange House, Volume 1 and 2, The Buffalo Hunter, It Came From the Trees, and also Blood in the Water. And then I have The Summer Hikaru Died, Volumes 1 through 5, The Gift, and then I Feed It to the Beast, and the Beast is moi. The Beast is moi! So that is quite sad. So I do think I've hit all of the Summerween prompts. The prompts are read a book in the dark or at night, definitely smashed that. Read a horror thriller book, definitely smashed that. Read a book with a sky on the cover. Did I manage to get one? You can kind of see the sky on it. Oh, also, I think Blood in the Water actually has a red night sky. Crap. I need to put these down. Oh, don't fall. Read a book you've owned for more than a year. Yeah, definitely. Anatomy, A Love Story I've owned for like 4 years. And then read a novella, manga, or listen to a spooky audiobook. I pretty much did all of those. Novella, well, maybe apart from the novella. But I did the manga and I did the spooky audiobook. So that is the 5 prompts done. I totally forgot there was a Summerween bingo that was on the Instagram. Fortunately, I was watching Kayla's vlog earlier today when I needed a little break. And yeah, let's see if I got a bingo. So read a book in the dark, yes. Watch a scary movie. The Jurassic World. Read a book with 6 words in the title. I Feed Her to the Beast. And the Beast is me. Read a book that takes place in the desert. No, I did not do that. None of those took place in the desert. Read a thriller or horror book. Yes. Make a fall. Inspire a treat. No. Listen to a Halloween playlist. I mean, no. Read a book outside. Yes, I read a book outside today. And read a book with night sky on the cover. And I do think Blood in the Water will probably count for that one. If not, It Came From the Trees. You can kind of see the night sky in the trees. So I just say try and get 3 in a row. I got the first line. And I also got a diagonal. And now that Summerween is over, I will edit this vlog. And then I will actually pack for my trip in the morning. And that is the end of Summerween 2025. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to leave this video a like if you enjoyed and subscribe if you haven't already. Leave all the comments down below. Let me know how your Summerween went. Let me know if you had any 5-star reads during Summerween, actually. I would love to know if you had one. Or did you get cursed with a 4-star like me? Commiserations if so. I want to give a huge thank you to my patrons for supporting my channel. If you'd like to join my Patreon, the link is in the description. I also want to thank Gabby for hosting such an amazing readathon. Please show her all the love. I will have her link down below. But yeah, I hope I will see you in the next video. Bye.